Welcome everyone, my name is Comet and today I am gonna show you my champion pool for the jungle role in my Road to Diamond series. Now this is gonna be effective as soon as the 13.23, the patch 13.23 comes into play in just a few hours. So this is very important because there has been a lot of changes on that patch that might favor certain playstyles over others. And not only this, they did nerf, the king of the jungle of the previous patches, which was Jarvan 4. Jarvan 4 did got a hit um, from he got a nerf. But is that enough to make him fall from grace? We are gonna have to wait and see. But Jarvan 4 was absolutely dominating the Korean challenger ladder. He was dominating the challengers in Europe as well. He is a character that was very, very powerful. With the nerf, he might go down in priority, but it's a character that we must to keep an eye on at all times because he was already very powerful. So if the nerf is not enough, he might still be that top tier pick. However, today I want to show you other spicy picks that I'm gonna try to see if they work for me because they have been dominating the Korean challenger scene as well. And I'm talking about especially the Hecarim. Hecarim is a character that you see almost every single match on the Korean server. I have been watching, the pro players play now that the World Championship has been going. If it's not Jarvan 4, it's either Wukong or Hecarim. But everyone knows that Wukong has been going on, but they don't talk about Hecarim that much. Hecarim might be those unexpected characters that might start to shine, especially now that split pushing becomes very strong or could become very strong and team fights as well, because Hecarim can help do both. He can cover for your lanes and he can also team fight. So Hecarim might be something to keep an eye on, and that is a character that I will add to my champion pool. Wukong, on the other hand, I will not add it to the champion pool because Wukong, if you fall behind, um, it's Jover. So it's a character that really benefits from knowledge from the jungle, and because I do not have that knowledge yet, I would like to just leave it out for now, even though he's definitely strong and he's definitely one of the characters that people pick after J4. Um, so even though it's that strong, I need to put it out because I have to admit I don't have the knowledge yet to use Wukong effectively. So if I fall behind, I wouldn't know how to come back, or I wouldn't know how to not fall behind in the first place. But if you guys are someone that have been, that have been playing Wukong for a while, this might be your time to shine now that Jarvan is nerfed, because he is gonna become very powerful to help the split pushing and to help team fighting. So that is something to keep in mind. And then we need to talk about three characters that are on the rise. In fact, four more characters that are on the rise. And I'm talking about Viego, I'm talking about Vi, Lee Sin, and I'm talking about Rel. And these are four characters that are stopping at the moment. Once you remove Jarvan and Wukong from the question, these are characters that work in almost every single scenario. Viego is very powerful, Lee Sin is very powerful, and they will allow you to carry very, very hard. Lee Sin is a character that I have played a lot. Um, and I would like to bring him out again. But I haven't played League of Legends in quite a long time, so that it might be something that I will need to get used to. The mechanics that you have to do with Lee Sin. The good thing is that Lee Sin can be played even with little knowledge and little mechanics, because the character can function, with simple strategies. This is something that the junglers from T1, the world champion, have shown. They have made some content that they said, hey, if you are a new jungler, I am going to show you how to play this character so that you don't feel afraid. Because many people say, oh, Lee Sin is the top tier mechanical thing, and you don't want to pick it ever if you're a low tier, etc. But the junglers of T1, they said, I'm gonna show you how to play it. So I would like to take advantage of that opportunity, of their content and everything, especially now that they're world champions, and I would like to pick Lee Sin again. But aside from this, I think Viego is very powerful. If you guys saw my Road to Gold series, I did pick Vi because Vi is a character that if you use her um, well, you can carry the game very, very hard. But I want to give this time an opportunity to Lee Sin now that T1 themselves are putting content out there. And then Drell is another character to consider. So my champion pool is gonna be as follows. It's gonna be first off, see if Jarvan 4 is as strong or not. I'm gonna try to see how the nerf hit him, but with putting but I will put him aside, and then focus on the other stuff in case that he doesn't end up doing well. So my champion pool, if we put Jarvan as just an incognito, as just a, we don't know how he's gonna perform. My champion pool is gonna be Hecarim, it's gonna be Lee Sin, and then we are gonna need an AP character, which at the moment that is an issue actually, because not many AP characters have been shining. People do go with Talia sometimes, people do go with Evelyn, but they are not as strong as these characters. So the AP character might be something that we need to probably work on. Otherwise, I will just have to say, hey, I do not have an AP character. It's okay. I can carry with this. Probably I will just add a rail, but no, I think it's simply there's not gonna be an AP character for me, at least at the beginning of this project. I want to see how everything goes, as things develop though. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Lee Sin and I'm gonna go with Hecarim as my main picks. That way I can focus all in on learning Lee Sin from the T1 content, from T1 streams, mostly streams. Be ready to watch their streams because it's very important. Funny enough, if you're an AD carry, Gumayusi does a lot of content about that. Jungler a lot less, but hey, they will still make that content. But yeah, that is the characters that I'm gonna be using. Characters that have proven that they are strong in these past few patches, and now they might get even stronger. Lee Sin, Hecarim, and if Jarvan ends up working well, I'm gonna go with him as well. Otherwise, I'm gonna be focusing on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Was very quick, very fast, and I just wanted to give out the information as fast as possible. And if I see that this doesn't work, if I see that other stuff are rising up in priority, I am the 100% gonna change it. I don't want to stagnate in just a few characters. Instead, I will try to evolve and grow. And if I see that one character is so much better than others, I will try to pick it out. And I will give you an update though on these things as soon as possible. So give me a few days to try out these things. Let the patch hit the live servers for long enough. Probably about around next week, I will have a decision. I want to play maybe 100 games in general to see how the meta is shifting. Especially in these lower levels, because in lower levels you can play a more variety of things, as people do not know how to play against certain stuff. So that is something to keep in mind. But until then, I'm gonna be trying Lee Sin and Hecarim and Jarvan just to see how they go. But for now, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.